Hey Christina, how you doing?
I'm good, and you, Nathan?
I'm good, thanks.
Yes.
So let's start with your name, your subject, and your grade.
My name's Christina, and I teach English for grade 4 and 5.
Cool. And what, from your perspective, tell us what dorkk is.
I would say dorkk is an online education platform where people are able to get more information. It's easier for children to go back and recap over things and understand. And I think it's done in a fun way. The teachers do it in a fun way. The children enjoy it and make it exciting for them, I suppose.
Great. And what made you decide to come teach with us?
Because I enjoy teaching. I'm passionate about teaching, and this is a fun way of doing it.
Cool, I like that. So speaking of teaching, what are some issues in education, and do you think dorkk solves any of those?
Definitely. So for me, I would say issues in teaching would be the number of children per class.
Mm-hmm.
It becomes very difficult trying to give individual attention to children. And I find with dorkk, if a child's sitting by themselves and they're actually watching this by themselves, they're going to understand a bit better. And it's easier for the teacher as well, because you're able to just continue and not have interruptions in between, but explaining things, you know what I mean? You don't have to re-explain, because they can just kind of go back.
Go back and watch it again. So it saves time.
Saves time. Definitely saves time.
Awesome. Who do you think needs dorkk?
Anyone. Everyone.
Anyone and everyone.
Everyone needs dorkk. It doesn't matter where you are academically, you need it.
Across the board.
Across the board. Across the board.
We'll come back to that a little bit later, but can you use dorkk as a teacher?
Definitely. I could definitely use dorkk as a teacher.
How would you use it?
Well, it depends on if I'm a certain subject, I could show that to my class, I suppose, those lessons to my class, to show them to other teachers. But there's so many ways, even for me to get extra knowledge of things, I suppose.
Yeah, 100%. With the lockdowns and the whole kind of, the way things are these days, do you think dorkk is a good way to kind of solve that problem and help kids catch up again on what they've missed?
Absolutely, because that period of lockdown was very, very stressful for children. They missed out on so much that I think a lot of them felt incapable. Yeah. Whereas if they have this platform, then at least they're continually learning. They don't feel like they're falling behind, so they're more confident.
100%.
So without a doubt, it would definitely benefit them.
Cool. And so you as a teacher obviously know like a learner's journey, how it goes, right? Where in that learning journey do you think dorkk would fit in for a learner?
In what way? Do you mean
like in their day-to-day lives? They go to school, they come home, they do homework. At what point do you think dorkk is useful to them?
I think if they've learned a concept at school that they're not familiar with or they don't understand, or something they really enjoy as well, I suppose they could go onto dorkk and they can recap over those lessons with a different teacher. Because sometimes also if a child has a personality clash or something with the teacher, this is a bit better, because they feel a bit more confident by themselves.
I agree.
So extra work, homework, helping, and extra information.
And from a pricing point of view, what does it cost?
149 Rand a month.
That's cheap.
No, it is. I was going to say, that's very cheap.
It's very cheap.
No, it is cheap.
It's not cheap, it's affordable.
Yeah.
And okay, last but not least, what is your favorite thing about dorkk?
Just being able to teach with passion, and the laughs that we have, and just knowing that I'm getting a message across to children and that I'm helping them in some way.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Christina.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah. Go find Christina on dorkk.
Bye.